Good evening, everybody. Joe. Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. Well, Teddy, here in this matchup, two guys who tend to go the distance. What do we look for early?
You know, I'm looking to see who can be more consistent in just one area. Who uses their jab a little bit steadier.
That was off the mark. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Comes right back with a shot of his own. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Returns on that exchange. Dollar bills pushing away right there. You can see him shoving, trying to create some space. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Missed by Chico. Chico's coming off a round where clearly the swelling was starting to affect him. And now, hey, this critical time in between rounds where they need to try to control things.
Yeah, right now you have to be calm. That's where it starts. Be calm. Don't panic if you're the corner, man. Because if you panic, the fighter panics. Take the ice, either ice bag or you take the end swell, either one, and you put it directly on the place where it was injured. And you just keep that there nice and steady. But you don't start pushing into it. You start seeing these guys, they push into it, then they move it away from the eye. They think they're doing something good, but they're doing more damage.
Dollar Bills is trying to push away. He wants to breathe a little. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Dollar Bill's looking for some room, and he found a way to get it. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. See, he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Took a shot, now he gives a left. A headshot blocked.
Keep boxing just like that. You're gonna take this one.
And round number 3 is underway. Good block there by Dollar Bill. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Dollar Bill. Gets rid of that body shot. Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is, because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight, where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
Come on, side to side.
Not precise at all by Chico. That punch just close. That's some fine work right there by Dollar Bill.
Use the jab.
That punch nowhere close.
Get in there. Move. Keep moving.
Nice block by Dollar Bill. Seconds remaining in this round. He scored well after being hit himself. We come to the end of the round. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. And looking up at these corners, you can see the cutmen obviously getting to work as they do after every round. What makes a great cutman?
Well, he's got to have the right medicines, the right coagulants to stop that. Usually Avitine, thrombin, adrenaline. But the most important thing, Joe, is he has to be calm. He has to be able to identify where that cut is. Maybe there's more than one cut. So you got to be calm enough to see the whole picture, the whole landscape, clean it off, put pressure on it, get that medicine in there, keep your fighter from getting excited. And then you need a fighter who's going to get on his wheels a little bit, give the medicine a chance to work.
Move those feet.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Hands up, hands up. Keep working the jab.
seconds to go in this round. And round 5 comes to an end. Chico's doing an extraordinary job of never giving his opponent the chance to get back in this fight. Just like we saw in that last round there, he's way up on your scorecard.
Yeah, I have way up, and more importantly, you touched on it. It's the kind of fight he wants. You know, it's in his element. It's sort of in his pool, so to speak, his waters. You know, it's an outside fight. It's a jabbing fight, everything he likes.
Dollar bills shoving his opponent there. He's just not concentrating on the body as a target here, Teddy.
No, and you know, you wouldn't mind if he didn't have to. In other words, it all depends on the scenario. This scenario says that he should be going to the body, and he should recognize that. And that's part of the talent of a fighter, recognition, that you have to recognize where the opportunities are.
Able to show you his blocking ability.
Move your hands.
Parries that punch intended for the head.
Finish with the hook.
Good counter punch. You always say punchers are born, Teddy. But what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Chico's in complete control halfway through this fight, and he's got to be eyeing a really good outcome here of never even seeing a judge's scorecard.
Well, hey, you know that old saying, I blink both my judges in my left and right hand. Well, that's exactly what he's thinking right now. He can control this. He can end this himself, not put it in anybody else's control.
Dollar bills now pushing away a bit. He's creating some space. Able to dismiss that body shot. Very clean offense from defense by Dollar Bill. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. At the halfway point of round 7. Wow, is he defensively sound. Blocks that belt line well. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Able to dismiss it. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Seconds to go in the 7th. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Chico's doing it just the way he wants to do it, and that last round kind of sums up the whole fight. In complete control. He's up on the scorecards, heading towards another victory.
And he's up on my scorecard. Now he just has to be careful that he doesn't get careless, he doesn't get reckless.
took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Halfway through this round. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Blocks that belt line well. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Move, move.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Chico's in control here. You can just look at this fight for 10 seconds and you've seen everything you need to see, because there hasn't been a moment where it hasn't been his fight.
Yeah, you know, you talk about those sins. A lot of times people say there's 7 virtues, there's 7 sins out there. One of the sins that you hear about is greed. That's the only thing that could beat him right now, is if he gets greedy.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Halfway through the 9th round. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Keep the head moving. Double be punching.
That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Dollar Bill. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Able to show you his blocking ability. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Nice block by Chico.
You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter.
He looks anxious and ready to get underway here. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Teddy, it's one of my favorite times of one of our fight broadcasts. When we make the declaration, he has to have a knockout to win.
And how's he going to do it? Well, I think he's got to be a photographer. He's got to be a guy that goes in the dark room, really, Joe, and start looking at the negatives. During the night, a lot of pictures have been taken. He's got to go now and look back at those pictures and remember something, that he saw something. He saw a moment. He saw a spot where the guy dropped his hand. He pulled back, and he's got to go, and he's got to act on that moment.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Chico's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts. It's
kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Keep working the jab.
Exchange there. Chico's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Chico's whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
Exchange, scoring well with the right hands. Now he's backing his man up against the ropes. All the rounds in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the ring. details, your winner. 2 judges overcoming the one who saw it a draw.
Just not much to separate these two all night long.
So a majority decision.